Hey guys, this is Michael Myers 101 doing another tag video. This time it's the Blackest Eyes tag by Random Map Videos. And thanks to Sean Urshan for tagging me. I'll be putting links to their channels in the end screen and also in the description bar. I was just talking to Random Map Videos on my Facebook page for Michael Myers 101, and I remembered I've been forgetting to mention that in my videos. So definitely, if you have a Facebook, definitely like the page. It's facebook.com/Michael Myers 101. I'll be putting a link to that in the description also. You can chat with me, post things. I'll be posting updates on new things that I'm working on in the future, and I'll share videos as they're released on there. So I think it's a good way for me to communicate with people, since they've kind of destroyed the bulletin system years ago. As Mr. Black's movie reviews used to say, just another thing to phase out the smaller channels, So, I wish they would bring that back. Right now, I think it's only for channels that are already famous. They have the community tab instead of the discussion tab. Lets them make update or post text updates to everyone. So, wish they would kind of expand that. But for now, I'll be using the Facebook page for that. So we'll get to the tag questions here. The first question is, what is your favorite Michael Myers mask? And I got to go with the original Halloween on that one. I think it looks the best. I think some of the other ones were okay too, but I think definitely the original can't really beat that. And I'm glad they're kind of going back to that look in Halloween 2018 from the way it looks right now. I guess we'll see when the movie comes out, but I think it looks pretty good so far. The second question is, if you had the chance to rewrite Halloween 3, would you make it a sequel to Halloween 2 or keep it the way it is? And I think that I would make it a sequel to Part 2. As I've said before, Halloween is my least favorite film in the series. I wish they would have continued to focus on the established story. Maybe they could have shown what Dr. Loomis was doing during this time frame. Show there's other angles they could have gone to kind of stick with the established characters and locations. The third question is, if you remade the original Halloween, would you make it closer to the original with flashbacks or closer to the Rob Zombie remake? So for that one, I would make it closer to the original. I feel like Rob Zombie's remake, it relied too much on the blood, the gore, the cussing, all of that. Having this huge, big killer, the actor that's playing him, trying to have this huge person and make him more scary. They weren't really the characteristics that made the original so great. I remember years ago, Mr. Black's movie reviews used to say, it was John Carpenter's skill as a director made the movie scary. He didn't have to use, cheap tricks, huge guy, playing Michael or anything like that. He used suspense, camera work, lighting, angles, all of that. The things that took real skill. And I think that was more scary than, the new approach with Rob Zombie's Halloween. And I agree with what a lot of YouTubers have said over the years, that Rob Zombie's violent, brutal style is more suited for another series, maybe a Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake. I remember over a decade ago, this was before Rob Zombie's Halloween had even been released, when I was first starting out here on YouTube, and a YouTuber, Vic from from Madhouse Theater, used to say, he was saying these same things even before the movie was released. He was talking about these concerns that Rob Zombie's style wasn't suited for Halloween, maybe another type of movie. The fourth question is, who is your favorite final girl? So I'm thinking about my choices here. There's Laurie Strode, played by Jamie Lee Curtis, and she was also played by Scout Taylor-Compton in the remakes. And there was Jamie Lloyd, there's Kara Strode, Sarah Moyer. And this was like a tough one for me. I think it comes down to the first three, like the two versions of Laurie Strode and Jamie Lloyd would be my top three. But I think I need to go with Jamie on this one. Overall, I think she's my favorite. I think all three of them also had some movies I didn't like as much. I didn't like Scout Taylor-Compton's Laurie Strode in H2, the way she's all crazy and depressed all the time, and I didn't like Jamie Lee Curtis as much in Halloween 2, when she's all like drugged and kind of limping around, passing out all the time. And I didn't really like Jamie Lloyd as much in Halloween 5 when she's mute and kind of messed up, can't talk. I wish they would, kind of give these actresses more to work with. I wish they, hadn't really put them in those situations in those films. I think they were better in the original films they were in. The final question is, what are the 2 favorite Halloween items in your collection? So I guess the first would be my orange collectible vinyl. It had 2 songs from the original Halloween, including the main theme song. And I made a video on that. I'll post a card of it up above. So definitely check that out if you haven't already. And I guess also one of my other favorite item would be my Michael Myers mask. And I use that in my Horror in Haddonfield video. I'll post a link to that up above also. It was a video I did for the Myers Fan 25. And I'm also looking at getting a new Michael Myers mask for this Halloween. So I'll probably be showing that to you guys in the coming months. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks Random Map Videos for creating the tag, Sean Urshan for tagging me. And I'll see you guys next time.